All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
On the right side of the bracket, the talk of the first round was MNO's 41-point destruction as well as Cash Money J's narrow 2-point win. Atlanta and Chunk won close games of their own, while Run Live 24 XRL and Fonzo advanced as well.
With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a vet.
Substitution in for the Kings. Natu's checked in for Trey Lyles. Murray comes in for Barnes. And Monk's subbed in for Kevin Herter. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Jay comes in for Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bain. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Ja Morant, he's out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Jay. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the 5, home in the paint. Pass to Medu. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Kennard with the rebound. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And Jones has it in the corner. And there's the pass to Jay. Passes to Kennard. Drops in the tray.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Right side Sabonis. Pass to Medu. Boom, he jams it straight down.
If you leave someone open on a team with Sabonis having the ball, he's going to make you pay. That's great recognition.
Jones for 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
To the left side wing. Pass to Monk. Kings moving the ball around. Murray against Kennard. And the pass to Medu. Pulls up. Sabonis trying to get open. Passes it to Medu. A second chance effort. And another shot. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. It's stolen. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Here's Jay. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
It's rebounded by Memphis. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Some changes for Sacramento. Davis comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark's checked in.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to come. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Memphis on defense. Pass to Monk. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Back to Mitchell, trying to get something going. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Mike Brown.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Drills the three-pointer. 17 points for Jay.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Monk. Davis kicks to Monk. Down low, here's Murray. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Jay. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, Davis. Mitchell outside. Floats it up for Murray. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
Jay misses. Kennard against Davis. The pass to Medu. On the wing, Mitchell. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and hot motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And so it's Memphis, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
That's right, crowd. Your 9-1.
Substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Barnes. Murray comes in for Terrence Davis. Monk's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jay comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for John Morant.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
They've got Monk. Medu is out there with Sabonis. And it's Fox. And it's Murray in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Sabonis banked in off the glass.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Jay. He had 31 points in the win against Brooklyn.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Jay. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League. Looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Monk, the pass to Medu. Outside, Fox. 6 to shoot. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Memphis leading by 21. Pass to Jay. This one for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Monk, no one around him, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Monk kicks to Fox. Outside, Sabonis. From 8. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the basket by Jay.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Back to Monk. He kicks it to Murray. Pass to Fox from downtown, and another 3 for Sacramento.
He has still not missed a shot. Where could they be today without him?
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jones, the pass to Jay. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
John Morant, he's checked in for Tillman. Both free throws good from Jay.
Well, when it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind. And those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another. He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. .137 left to play here in the half.
Here's Jay. He has 30.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That three off the mark. And through the Kings' struggles, Brent, they've had many good players. But it's hard to believe they haven't reached the playoffs since 2006.
It's really a head scratcher, Kevin. And you can see that they're hungry. They want to get back to the postseason, but they just need some continuity. They need some guys to really pull together. And in order for all of that to happen, they got to establish an identity. And under this new coach, maybe that will happen.
Here's Fox. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the...
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Fox finds a bonus. Back to Fox. Now, here's Monk. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Jay misses.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
A floater, and it's good on the way in. Fox has got 19 points.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley. If De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Memphis.
59. The Grizzlies, 84.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So on the 4 for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Jay in at the 3 spot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Substituting on the court.
Davis, the pass to Medu. Mitchell against Morant. Pass to Monk. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. Here's Jay. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Jay's got it, got 41.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Murray. Sinks that one from the post. Murray's got 7.
Almost impossible to guard Murray inside in college. We'll see if that translates to the NBA.
Kept alive, right wing. Tries again. Clark trying to get open. Now the pass to Jay. Just 5 to shoot. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Davis. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. Medu passes to Davis. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Murray, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Jay. He's covered by Murray. Here's Jay. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Monk kicks to Murray. And he makes good on the way. Murray's got 9 points.
Oh, how about that play out of the pick and roll? This is why Murray gets involved in that action.
Jones the pass to Jay. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And here's Davis for 3. Hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Jones the pass to Jay. Rebound by the Kings. Medu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Davis. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Clark. The shot by Monk is no good. Memphis in total control. Here's Jay. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Knocked loose. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
Passes it to Kennard. Here's Jay. From the arc. The rebound by Medu. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell looking it over. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Murray. Can't get the tip in. And so it's Memphis in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific team. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rashawn Holmes out there with Len. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Dozier in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Jay. If it's the rebound, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Pass to Dozier. Davis with it. Poked away. Now here's Kennard. Guarded close.
Number 24.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, Davis. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Len dishes to Mitchell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
E.J. Dozier.
And for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And here is Davis. Pass to Holmes. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Dozier. Kennard covering. Offensive rebound. Lenka kicks to Dozier. The pass to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Jay, guarded by Holmes. Here's Jay. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Tillman, guarded by Len. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Jay. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And it's Davis missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jay, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Assist from Xavier
Tammy put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Passes it to Dozier. Back to Davis. Here's Dozier. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
To the wing right side. Pass to Jay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Alex Len picks one up. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Grizzlies. Number 24.
First one falls for him.
At the line.
With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Conchar, the pass to Jay. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal
the
foul.
officials are all over that.
4th team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
That's good from Jay.
24.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Jay. The Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Dozier kicks to Mitchell. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Even before his regular season debut, Brent, Davion Mitchell was grabbing attention.
Well, Davion was named the Co-2021 Summer League MVP, an honor that recognized his promise, but also a showing and signs of what he was going to do when he got into the NBA, and that was wreak havoc defensively on guards who don't.
Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
And Holmes operating around the paint.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Jay. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Sacramento. To the paint, here's Holmes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Conchar. Here's Jay. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the 2nd, despite being down.
And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now has created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved. What a show of strength by Holmes, going up hard and jamming it in.
Here's Jay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2nd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies. Number 24. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Mitchell passes to Holmes. Makes it off the glass. Holmes got 8 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Jay. Pass to Conchar. Here's Jay. And another one falls.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
Len passes to Holmes. Len kicks to Holmes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think Rashawn Holmes has played enough minutes in this league as a big man to know if I go inside, there's going to be contact.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And good vision from Kennard there, just spotting the shooter who's ready to knock it down.
Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The pass to Davis. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Jay, guarded by Holmes. And the shot is long. The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. That one goes. Count it.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Jay. Rejected by Len.
While putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Here's Jay. No good from outside. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Foul. At the line for your Kings, Terrence
And
Davis.
that one falls for Davis.
At the line
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
That's the end of
This
the game.
one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for